Okay, I just did a Get Smart video, and now I'm going to talk about another movie I saw before Get Smart about half a week or a week ago. The Incredible Hulk. Now, there's not a lot of superheroes that are green, but I gotta say, out of the green superheroes, the first guys I think of are the Ninja Turtles, man. I love Ninja Turtles, and the Ninja Turtles, they're awesome, they kick ass, and I really like the new movie, but I think when they make, hopefully they make a sequel to the new movie and they bring Shredder in, because I didn't like all that monster stuff, but it was, the stuff they did with the Turtles was awesome, like when Leonardo and Raphael were fighting on the rooftops and all that. It was really hardcore, and it looked good too, you know. Anyway, I can talk about Turtles forever. I've got to stop, otherwise this will be like a half an hour video or something, I don't know. The Incredible Hulk. Now, I know a lot of you guys out there, Americans, and a lot of you guys have problems with people from Australia. You think we're rednecks, yeah. According to the latest comment, someone reckons I'm a redneck just because I've got an accent. You know, I don't know how to tell you this, but rednecks only live in America, man. I've seen Deliverance. Anyway, a lot of you guys think that Eric Bana was a shit choice as, what's his name, Bruce Banner in The Incredible Hulk. Now, I don't know a lot about comic books and stuff, but I love watching Marvel movies, or DC Comics movies. I love Batman Begins. Can't wait for The Dark Knight. I might even see that in LA, actually. Anyway, yeah, you guys really didn't like the first one. Now, it's not very fresh in my mind because I've only seen it once, the first movie, but from what I remember, I liked it. And apparently all you guys hated it and thought it was really bad. I didn't think it was really bad. I thought it was pretty good. But maybe I need to watch it again. Anyway, that's what I thought about the first movie with Eric Bana. And I thought a lot of you Americans were a bit hard on it just because he was Australian. You thought, oh, you know, Lou Ferrigno's the original Hulk. You know, it should have been someone from America who was the Hulk. I don't know. I'm not saying everyone's like that, but I think a lot of people were like that. You know, they think Australians are taking over or something. We got Russell Crowe, we had Heath Ledger, you know, Eric Bana, we got all the best guys, man. Anyway, so I'm gonna say I'm a big Edward Norton fan. If any of you have seen my MySpace again, I've got my top movies there, and if you look down on the side, I've got American History X in my top 10. Now, American History X is a fantastic movie. It's hardcore, brutal, dramatic, and it really gets a message across. And Edward Norton was a star in that film. Man, every time I watch that movie, I'm just like, this movie is so good. I mean, wow, it's just so powerful. So naturally, like, you know, I get excited when Edward Norton movies come out. I'm like, oh, it'll be cool. You know, I even like the score, even though, like, a friend of mine reckons, you know, the original score is better, but I thought Edward Norton was cool in the score. You know, that whole ruse about him being retarded and how, like, the whole thing's a heist and all that. I thought it was really cool. And him going up against De Niro, I don't know, I liked it. But, yeah, no, I've liked all Edward Norton stuff. But the Hulk? Oh, man. Oh, what happened? So they had to remake it, right? And they chose Edward Norton. If someone said, we're going to use Edward Norton, I'd be like, okay. But the movie sucked. It sucked. It was like, oh, it's just the action was detachable and it was boring. It was so slow. Oh, there was so much talking and bullshit and background. And even when there was action, the action felt boring. It was like so typical. Like, he gets thrown up into this, like, glass bridge or something, and you're like, oh, he's going to become the Hulk. You know it. And they use the most stereotypical shot. It's like just his hand or something. And it becomes green. And you're like, oh, it's the Hulk, you know. And it's just, it's something like you would expect. I'd expect him to just break out. Like, why would, if you just turned into the Hulk, would you bother going, wouldn't you just, like, break through the glass and, like, kick some ass? Like, why does there have to be so much bullshit? Why can't it just be like, just fucking madman, just crazy. Like, why can't his eyes go red? Why do they have to go green? Why can't his eyes go red? And he just comes and they shit their pants like, oh my god! They start running and the Hulk's like, he just starts ripping them apart. Why can't it be like a bloodbath? You know, because that's the way I see the Hulk. You know, because the Hulk's pretty fucking boring. But if he came out and just ripped people apart, like, then you'd be afraid and be like, oh, this movie's really cool, you know? You'd be more into it. But instead, it's just like, and all the guys get up, and they're never hurt, and like, ugh. And Liv Tyler was in it as like the love interest. And I gotta say, I don't know what it is, I just don't like Liv Tyler. If you're watching this, Liv Tyler, I'm sorry, but I didn't like you in Lord of the Rings. I liked you in Empire Records, and I liked you in Armageddon, even though a lot of people don't like that movie. But I didn't like you in Lord of the Rings, and I really didn't like you in this. Especially that scene where you like got the white transparent T-shirt on, and you think, like, if they're gonna do that, and it's the rain scene, obviously, you know, you're gonna see something. But instead they like cover everything up and they think it's clever, but like why even have an outdoor nighttime scene with rain and a see-through top if you're not going to show anything? It's like stupid. It's like a teaser or something, you know. And it's not just that I want to see Liv Tyler naked. I mean, I could just Google that, you know, if I wanted to see it. But the way they set that up, it just seems stupid, you know. And yeah, no, she sucked. I'm sorry, she sucked. This whole movie sucked. I hated The Incredible Hulk, the new one with Edward Norton, and the only good thing was Tim Roth. Fucking awesome choice for a bad guy. It's good to see that they pick someone who's not in films all the time, you know. Like Tim Roth, for me, stands out in like Pulp Fiction, and he's done a lot of stuff, you know. It's just that, you know, he's not someone that's called up all the time like Samuel Jackson or something. And it was good to see him as a bad guy. He was really cool. So yeah, props to Tim Roth. He was awesome in it. Edward Norton, you sucked in this. I'm sorry. As much as a fan I am of you, this movie was crap. I didn't like Liv Tyler. Yeah, nah. Incredible Hulk movie, crap. The original's better with Eric Bana, and I give this movie 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10. But yeah, it was pretty boring. I gotta say, I was almost falling asleep in the cinemas. Thanks for watching.